Welcome to Tarot Tuesday for the week of July 21st. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Take what resonates, and if this reading doesn't speak to you, go check out your other two signs videos for deeper messages. So Taurus, we are here at the end of Cancer season. Tomorrow, the Sun is moving into Leo. And then we have the Mercury retrograde ending the next day on the 23rd. So that's also great news for all of us. We will still be in the post shadow of it, but things like communication hiccups, any delays in technology or transportation, all of that stuff should be slowing down at least for the next few weeks, and then we can have time to just process this moment that we've been in, as that is how Mercury retrogrades tend to go. And then we also have the day outside of time. It's not technically an astrology thing, but tied to the Mayan calendar, the 25th is seen as this day outside of time, where to make, you know how like we have leap years to make up for this day outside of time? In other traditional calendars, even like Egyptian New Year's is about this time as well. So in other formats of keeping track of time, we've had things where, yeah, like they'll make this, or most of the calendars actually revolve around the 13 moons. So in Gregorian calendar, we'll have like a blue moon. Like when we say once in a blue moon, it's when we have two full moons in the same month. And yeah, in other traditional calendars, you just don't have that problem. We don't have the problem because time is not made in this 12-month gap period. But this is how we function in the Western world. So we're going to see what we got going on this week. We also have Saturn going retrograde on the 26th. That's happening technically this week, but it's an outer planet. We don't feel it as much, although if you've ever been through a Saturn return, you know that Saturn does a number on us. But yeah, outer planet, unless you are in your Saturn returns, you are probably fine. Yeah. So let's see what we got going on for Taurus. And this week I'm using the Botanica Tarot, which is a deck that I got from a Leo lady. So let's see what we got going on for Taurus. You've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups right off the bat. And so you are in a time where you are just, feeling the summer. Summer is a time where you are just like tangibly in the space, enjoying the moment. And so Taurus, for you, just, really sensually get into enjoying the summer, be it those afternoons on the porch, sipping some tea, poolside time, beach time, whatever it is, Taurus. Just really enjoy the moment, but more importantly, enjoy the company that you are with. Enjoy, what feeds your heart right now is going to be the priorities. Like, yes, take care of your body and no heat strokes or anything. Take care of your body, but enjoy, the company that you're with. Enjoy those long summer nights if you can. Let's see, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. It's got a Datura plant on here for you, which is great. And this is just saying that Taurus, because this is in somewhat of a past position in your reading, it's like you're coming out of a time period where you were not struggling, but you could have been in a place of more competition. And so this is again saying, like, you've got to trust your heart space of are the people in and around you your people? Are there people with ulterior motives around you? And this is you, Taurus. You've come out on top. You don't have to succumb to other people's control over whatever situations. Taurus, this is you choosing the higher grounds, choosing to surround yourself in circles that fulfill you versus drain you. Yeah. because you've got the Four of Cups as well. And so this came up for Aries, so this just might be a post-Mercury retrograde existential moment of just reflecting. For you, Taurus, what feeds you on that, heart level? So you are reflecting on, the people in your circle, as we came up within the last card, but also what are the things that you enjoy? I was telling Aries, because there's only one other person before you. I was telling Aries that, there's people who can go to work and it's just a paycheck to them, and that's totally fine. But if Taurus, if you're in a place where you don't feel fulfilled at your work, you don't feel fulfilled in what you're doing with your day-to-day, Taurus, these are things to assess. Like, do you feel good coming home, Netflix and chilling it, or do you feel more fulfilled, hanging out, talking with people at like a late night dinner outside in the cool air on a hot summer's day? That type of thing. Taurus, find ways to fulfill yourself right now. Because the next card is the Hermit. And so this has to be personal decisions for you, because like I've said, I had a few cards where I mentioned people in and around you. And yes, Taurus, it's good to have people in and around you that feel good, but the Hermit is asking you that you need to check in with how you feel about things. So you aren't just pursuing things for other people's pleasure. Like, you have to pursue pleasure through you first, taking time for yourself to get to know yourself, Taurus. Even if it is just, like a minute a day, even if it is that moment that you sit in your car to go to work and just really listen to yourself, like, hey, how am I doing? That kind of stuff, Taurus. Give yourself permission to have those moments to yourself. Like, where I used to live in Arizona, I would have my evening, I still do it here. Actually, I do it here too. But I would have my evening stroll at sunset time, and it was just me and the desert, and I had just time to check in with myself. And so Taurus, this is you just, like giving yourself that 5-minute walk a day. Mine was longer than that, but whatever time you can give to yourself every day, to yourself, check in, no headphones if you can, just tune out everything so that you can tune in to your own intuition. That is what the Botanica Tarot has for you. But I'm going to pull one more card from the Flower of Life Oracle deck. And so let's see what we got going on for Taurus. Knowing. That's a nice summary card. Within you resides great treasures, vast reserves of strength, courage, wisdom, compassion, and love. Open your heart and acknowledge your treasures that live within, for this calls forth infinite treasures from out there. You have so much worth. So open your heart and feel into the very being of you. Move through your day and night in the presence of your knowing. So Taurus, this is what I was getting at with all of these cup cards, is that heart worth has to flow from you. It's like how we talk about how you can't pour from an empty cup. You've got to fill your cup first. And so Taurus, there's so much that you can share with friends and loved ones around you, but you have to fill your cup first. And this Hermit card is encouraging you to find the time and space for yourself, even if it's only like a minute or two a day that you can take to yourself, and really just check in with how you're doing. That is what I have for you this week, Taurus. I hope that helps. I do hope that you do get the time this week to really tap into what you're passionate about, your inner heart space, your own inner intuitive space, for you to know what it is that feels good for you and how you're going to enjoy the rest of this summer. And I'll see you next week. Bye.